July 1st, 2025. I just killed 2 mosquitoes. As soon as I came out to the car, there was a mosquito in the bed, and I killed one on the door. I mean, I don't know how they're. I guess they got in here over the days or something. But I got a motel. It was a $107 rate, which was actually a really low rate. They gave me like as though I was a Native American. The lady was pretty nice to me, I guess. And then there's $8.96 sales tax and $107 and $321 lodging. There's 3 different taxes. It's over $10 in tax, so it came to $120.24. So it's not likely I'll be able to get this rate again. I mean, unless the same person, maybe they give it to me. She said she's seen me here, I think last year. She might have waited on me while I had breakfast or something, either last year or the year before. She's got cancer, the girl that checked me in. See, there's another mosquito right there. I don't know what the heck. The van is infested with mosquitoes, and there's no mosquitoes outside. It's crazy. I got up early yesterday, so I didn't really have quite enough sleep. And then I was like, it was already after 11, and I still didn't have all the mosquitoes killed, and it was humid in here and hot, kind of. And I realized 5 o'clock's going to come around, and the sun's going to come right in and wake you up, and you won't have enough sleep. So I decided to get a motel. It was a nice room. I would do it again. Maybe I should do it again. It's going to cost maybe a little more next time, so it might be $10 or $20 more if I do it again, which is kind of expensive. If I could get this rate again, it wouldn't be too bad. But the dang mosquitoes there's more in the van than there are outside. I don't know what the heck is going on. We did have some mosquitoes in the seat, just before I left, and I had the car open and stuff to vacuum it, and I don't know, to put stuff in it, and I was using it, and they would come in and they'd disappear, and I might have got some here, so they might just be coming in and they're not going out. Somebody's gonna pour concrete. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I mean, there's no mosquitoes up here. There were a few. There was a few mosquitoes, but like other years that I've been in here. I mean, there's always a few here, but they're not like eaten alive or anything. I was able to go on the trail and so I slept from about just after midnight maybe to 8:30. So I got 8 hours of sleep. I woke up a few times, but I went right back to sleep and I fell asleep right away. My mouth, see, there's a mosquito right there. There's mosquitoes in here. What the heck? If I'm going to spend the night in here tonight, I got to get these mosquitoes out of here, though. I had a real dry mouth the first time I woke up. I was like parched. Maybe that food I had last night was maybe a little more salty than I thought it was. I usually only get like that if I'm eating like a salty snack. I had those spring rolls, 2 spring rolls last night. They were pretty good. They might have had salt in them. They didn't taste salty. They were different than spring rolls I've had in the past. They were a different recipe. I'm not sure what all was in them. I think there was shrimp in them. They were pretty good. And there are mosquitoes in here now. I don't know what to think. If I want to spend the night in here tonight, I gotta get rid of these mosquitoes, and I can't let any more in. Is that a dead one? There's a bunch of dead ones in here too, from this year and last year. I had this problem last year, one night, and then the next night it was fine. I was able to sleep in the van just fine the next night. In fact, the next 2 or 3 nights I spent the night, and it was just fine. But the one night last year I had problems with the mosquito too, with all the mosquitoes. But last year the mosquitoes were bad. They were kind of bad last year. They were everywhere, had record mosquitoes, both in Necedah and here, and I think everybody had them. Watched a little bit of the news. They talked about alligator Alcatraz. Trump wants to open up this place for illegal aliens called Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, and of course the Democrats don't like it. I mean, I don't know if it's the best way to deal with them or not, but I mean, we had one administration that was inviting all these people in, and now it's like they've reversed that. And I think that the reason why the Democrats were bringing them in is so that they could, one, they could get votes, and two, they could do child trafficking. In other words, there's some evil there, and Trump's trying to reverse that. And I mean, there might be innocent people that are here that came in. I mean, they were invited in. They didn't know why they were being invited in. I'll stop here. Is this the one this is where I was going to spend the night. And I don't know if I should get out of the car here. There might be mosquitoes here. I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of mosquitoes though, but there's more in the car than there are outside. We'll just get the view here though. Here's the view. I wonder if so it's 9:52 and we're at 557.8 miles we've driven since home. Kind of a long trip. So I think I'm going to go to Ryden's and see if they've got anything that maybe I can spray in the car here. It might save me from getting a motel again. I don't want to spend 2 nights in a motel. I mean, it's nice in there, but it's expensive. I could do a lot more traveling if I don't stay in motels. Well, we could eat something. Yeah, there's mosquitoes in here though. I haven't opened the door or anything, and there were no mosquitoes in the parking lot. And there's mosquitoes in the car. Yeah, they hide. There's one flying right here.